this is Mike with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is about a thing that my wife makes that is really good for your immune system. It's also an antiseptic and has lots of other really good properties to it. But if you guys like the channel, please subscribe first. Hit the like button, please. Comment below. Let me know what you think and other ideas you guys do. Homemade, remedies and stuff like that. Naturopathy or homeopathy, whatever you want to call it. This is just one thing that I think is really cool. All my credit goes to my wife because this is one of the things she does that helps keep us healthy and strong. So it's pretty simple. 3 things you need. First thing you need is a jar, any kind of jar, any kind of container. This is just a quart mason jar. So quart mason jar. Honey. Recommend raw honey, because the pasteurized honey takes a lot of the good stuff out of it. Raw, and if you can get local honey, as you can see, Washington is local for me. So raw, local honey, unfiltered. So we get this at Costco, as you can see, Kirkland brand. And then garlic. We just buy these big bags of garlic cloves. As you can see, this one's almost empty, but I'll show you here. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of peeled garlic cloves, already peeled. So it makes the process real easy. So this is what you end up with. You take the garlic, you just fill the jar, fill the empty jar full of garlic, or as much garlic as you want to put in there, and then fill up the rest of the space with honey. And then what you do is just let it sit for, usually we don't use it, we let it sit for about a month before we use it. What is it used? Oh, first off, and throughout the process of while it's sitting for the first month, you can figure it out yourselves, but what you do need to do is, at least for the first couple weeks, maybe for the full month, you need to burp it. So hear that and see all the bubbles going up? That's part of the fermentation process that it's going through. So that's one thing you need to do. So up to about a month, you need to burp it on a regular basis, usually once or twice, maybe a couple times a day at the beginning. It kind of slows down near the end, but you can see that good nice process going along there, all the bubbles going up there. So yeah, just make sure you burp it for appropriate period of time until it doesn't need burping anymore. And then what do we use it for? We use it for, we just take, actually, first off, what's really cool about doing this is because, I don't know if you guys have ever chewed on a raw piece of garlic. Whew, strong. Yes, it's very strong. So throughout this process, just a sec, Psycho Dog. Okay, sorry about Psycho Dog interrupting it. Yeah, you bite into a raw clove of garlic and whew, it's really strong, really strong. What's cool about this process is after about a month or so, we actually usually, the stuff we use off of, we have these jars across the back of our counter, and they're different ages. So the ones we're actually eating and using now are 9 months to a year old. And the longer they sit, supposedly, the more medicinal properties they get, the better it is for you. So, but basically what it is it's like eating a clove of cooked garlic. Like a sauteed piece of garlic when it's nice and soft and stuff like that. It's more mild flavored. So that's what this process does to it. It's mild flavored when you eat it. I mean, you can, if they're smaller cloves, you could just swallow it. Kind of like a pill, it's like a garlic pill. But I like eating them. We eat lots of garlic in our house. I hope I don't ever have to date because I would stink of garlic like all the time. But yeah, we love garlic and honey. You guys probably already know about the the benefits of natural raw honey. Really good. Like I said, antiseptic properties. Really good for your immune system. We eat this like crazy, and I hardly ever get sick. Yes, I did just get sick recently. Usually like once a year I'll get sick, and maybe once every 3 or 4 or 5 years I'll get sick really bad. This last one, it seemed like it was really bad, but it only lasted like a day and a half. So nice, if you're keeping your immune system up, it's really big and important to us, since my wife is immune compromised, that we do things like this. The natural way is really good. And so I encourage you guys to do this. Simple things. I mean, just pick yourself up a jar, mason jars. You can use any kind of container you want. Some local honey, or raw is the big thing, raw honey. If you have allergies, local honey is better because they are using this, the bees are getting the pollen and everything from the local flowers and everything that's making you have allergies, making you sneeze and stuff like that. So it helps people if you get local honey if you're worried about allergies. If you're not really worried about allergies, then any raw honey, doesn't matter where it comes from, but raw honey. And then, yeah, garlic. Or you can buy the bags of, just regular bags of garlic, peel it all yourself, throw it in there. It doesn't matter how you get it. Just get it. Highly recommend it. It's really awesome for your immune system. It's, there's still a lot of properties along with it for your health. A lot of health benefits. So, just a quick little video. One thing we do, I get to give all the credit to my wife. This is, she researched it, she found out about it, she does it. So this is her deal, her thing. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It helps keep my family healthy. So maybe your family wants to try it. Please comment below and tell me what you think. Prep a little every day and prep it a peace of mind out of fear. Here's another prep right there that we did today. Another raised bed. Those potatoes, I cut them up into the slices after we filled the raised bed. And I'm letting them dry out a little bit, form that little bit of skin over the potato before we plant them, before we bury them. We have another plant. That's a 4x8 planter, 10 by 10 foot deep. So 4x8 by 10, and that is something different. Normally we do the 50-50 topsoil mushroom compost mix. That is 50-50 topsoil steer manure compost mix. And it's a lot lighter and looser. I love it. I kind of wish I would have tried that better. So potatoes, any root vegetables, we're going to be really good in it. It's really loose, really light. I'm going to try some onions in another one I planted over there. I got another one that size of potatoes, and then we built another half size 4x4 with a bunch of onions in it. And we're probably going to do another one this size with, or actually another half size with some carrots in it and other stuff. And I'll probably build another, I don't know, 3 or 4 raised beds this size. I got material to do it. So this is actually an official raised bed. Look how fancy it is. It's not a redneck one made out of logs and lumber I have laying around the property. I actually bought lumber because I ran out of stuff laying around my property. But so yeah, that's just a quick update. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you find some use out of this. I hope you get some use out of the video, some knowledge, and yeah, take care of your family. I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.